Quote from Kyuzo Mifune, Judo Master. Ju means being natural, or in other words, the way which is natural, and in accords with the truth of the universe, and the one that human beings have to follow. Also, Ju may mean anything reasonable, just, and honorable, accordingly noble, namely the realization of truth, good, and beauty.
Going into jiu-jitsu, my first class, I really was a non-believer, like a lot of people. But soon after getting beat up and submitted dozens of times, I became a true believer and was like, I have to learn this, have to do this, you know? I wanted to master it, so that was just the beginning for me. Guys, I'm just gonna show some stuff I picked up in the New York trip at John's classes. I'm trying to think of a good uke here. Maybe if I could use you. So, guys, this is some stuff basically from the gi classes that John Danaher had to show, and it was really good stuff. So, it's basically a very simplified lapel guard. What we're going to do is we're going to start by going into a deep half guard situation, and then we're going to use that to achieve a lapel. So, basically, same, a waist hug here. And I have elbow deep underhook. This is gonna make it easy for me to pendulum my legs to get him off his base. He's not gonna fall here, he's gonna keep his base. So as I go back, I'm going back to the elbow just so I can retrieve a lapel here. However I get it, I just wanna strip it out and get it under the leg here. From this position, you're basically keeping him pretty tied in here. He can whizzer me hard, it doesn't really matter. The main thing I want to achieve here from this position, I want to release the bottom side leg up the middle, and I could put the instep on the inside here. I want to basically bait him into kind of passing my guard here. So it seems risky, but as soon as I bait him to go past with this instep and he goes past, it really doesn't matter because I have him really tied down with this lapel grip. It's almost like having a single leg. So at this point, I could simply come out, and as I start to come up, he's gonna come up with me. At this point, we're in a really broken posture. If I was to try to achieve a double leg here without this lapel, it would be ugly, it would be a disaster. But because I have it, my posture, him on top of my posture doesn't matter as badly. All I do is keep this lapel, I bring a palm up grip on the knee here, and it makes this double leg really easy. And I put him down. From here, whether you choose to go over, under, or any other type of passing style you like, maybe you bail on this lapel, whatever you want. So again, we're in on a waist hug here. We're gonna shoot elbow deep with this deep half guard to pendulum him. He's not gonna really fall for it, he's gonna base there. So we're just gonna go back. And at this point, we retrieve that lapel. I take the foot out the middle, right up the side to bait him pass. I'm coming out. So we're kind of coming up into this dogfight situation. So as I'm coming up, he's coming up. I retrieve that and I put him down. At this point, it's up to me what I decide to do with my passing system. One more time. I'm in on him. I come through, he bastes, I come back up, I achieve the lapel. I'm just baiting him past here so I can come up. He's gonna go up, I'm going up with him. I achieve this, and I put the man down. And from here, I decide wherever I want to go. Let's give it a try.
My shot is passing the right.
Yeah.
Stop that! Dude, I want to start sweat on
They're like connective tissue, I feel like.
It's the same thing, guys. This time we're going to assume something a little bit different of a scenario. Cecil brought up a pretty good point, which was a nice detail. So, like, say the guy puts this leg up here to want to try to counter me here, to try to pass around the other side. It's totally fine, as long as I keep this instep very sticky. That's what I want to do, because if he puts that up, he's making my transition into the legs much easier. I'm going to keep this here, and I'm simply going to slide in right into the Ashigarami. Now I'm on leg attacks, whatever I want. So, again, we're kind of going to assume that maybe my opponent was in a standing position. So anytime a guy's standing position, I typically like to enter into legs. And this is a good time to do it, because his upper body is away from me. I have to control here. So if he's naive, I can scoot right into the shin. Because typically, he knows something. So we're going to say, you know, it's not that easy. We're going to X on the legs and bring it into the shin. So X and scoot in. Same thing, I can go right to this, but I'm going to kind of slow him down here. So as we're slowing him down, I want to enter into the legs still. I'm going to take this leg right out. It's going to go right up the middle and right in to the Urumi Ashigarami. I have a standing opponent. He's not going to let me just go shin to shin. I'm going to X with the feet and scoot in. I'm going to achieve my lapel. And this is a good point to slow him down here. Leg comes out in this bottom side X. I'm going to enter in. And it's always good to post, if you can, on the far side knee as you slide into this. I slide in, right into the Urumi Ashigarami. At this point, I can break a man down to a hip. I can go straight foot lock here, or I can start working him on a heel hook. So whatever you choose to do is up to you. Obviously based on level, white belt's probably foot lock, purple belt and above, you want to work the heel hook. Again, we X and we slide it. And achieve the lapel. I'm on base of support either on the hand or the elbow. So from here, I take the second foot out, I slide in, enter into the Urumi Ashigarami. I want to flare him on the far side buttock. I don't want to be same side thigh, I want to be far side. I break him down to a hip. From here, I can go into my straight foot. If I really want to expose heel, I'm going to have to take this foot out over the top, creating heel exposure. If it continues to roll, I'll stay with it. If it continues to roll, you stay right with it. Always bring the foot out, here and here. One more time. Standing opponent, I X and I bring him in. I achieve that lapel. I'm on elbow or hand, whatever you want. I slide in, right here. Flare him, break him down to a hip. I can take the foot lock, foot over the center, creating roll, right for the heel hook. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I did too. Here. You did. Yeah.
I like to go here. I go to here. I like this, but you already have it.
So you collapse just like your other single.
So just stay with these grips, nothing here or here. These hands just, I know, but these hands are strong.
This is all the I'm trying to pull on the roll. And then when you got here, you switch to outside.
I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como Lomo, luxury. I'm a Niger up in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I'm so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my. I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como Lomo, luxury. I'm a Niger up in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I'm so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my.